Yeah.
Well, that's kind of okay. So back to Honey Boo Boo. That's offensive. It literally makes me like want to puke.
Punt cake.
Because then it's like back to the wheezing.
Can I get a pound cake?
Like back to the wheezing. You're just like, I want some bunt cake. Bunt cake. And you're just like, just like I feel bad for those people because I get it. They eat because there's some people who eat because they are sad. Like it is funny to laugh at it and like Austin Powers, but there are people who struggle with their weight because of things that are happening in their life.
And then at the same time, it's like people's culture kind of for them to be that size.
Yeah, then
like you hear like plenty of people say like, "Oh, you look a little thin. Like you look thin. Are you not eating and shit like that?" And then they slap on a giant serving on your plate. Or you're forced to go home with like a huge serving that you weren't even planning to eat at all. Like people they have like bigger family members. Like nowadays, like you don't really have those family members because it's the CrossFit culture.
Yeah, it is a little bit.
And we all know what that culture looks like.
Oh, buff ass women.
Pecs or tits? I don't know.
Hey, dude, I don't know.
You tell me.
I mean, again, more power. Hey, we live in what seems to be a very feminist movement in society now. Like, fucking shit. Wait.
You gotta get
Wait, do I have an E tank?
I don't know.
Or an M tank? No, I don't.
Give us good luck. Damn.
Come on. I'm not even indulging in that. Oh, I can't.
It's just too fast.
Yeah.
Well, how?
It's so hard. But I have family members that are overweight. And you know, I feel bad for them. It's hard to watch. Yeah. But the thing with most overweight, as you said, like there is a culture that embraces it, and it's kind of weird that these people who who basically will have shorter lifespans, have a harder time living, and then eventually as they get older, will just literally almost can't do anything.
Yeah.
Like it's embraced to be unhealthy, and it's just that's not a culture I feel like we should live in. Like that should be something we should go against just as a society, because like people who stay fat, it is somewhat I gotta stop jumping so high. It is somewhat genetically passed over.
Yeah.
And people will get that stuff. Like it's just not fair to kids. Like I said, I have a cousin. I could talk about this, I guess. Like she's severely overweight for her age, and it isn't healthy. And I worry about her every single day. And it's just there's a lot of things that these overweight people could control and be happier doing, and they choose not to. And it's like I feel bad for some of them because they struggle because of pain and stuff like that in their lives. But at the same time, like I don't think it should be something you should embrace, and you should be like, you know what, I'm going to make it okay that I'm fat, and that it's okay to eat when I'm hurting because of embracing a fat culture. I don't think that's right. Yeah. I think they should always look to stop it. Okay.
Or it's like it's like a mix between it's okay to be the way you want to look, but at the same time you understand that it's not healthy. So it's like it's a mixture we're trying to help people at the same time allow them to be themselves.
Yeah, it's really hard.
Which is NASCAR fans.
NASCAR fans. Like it's really hard for me to let them live the way they live. I don't really understand their culture, but whatever.
Yeah, maybe try it. But that's why I like people. Like when I was going to school in Arizona. Oddly enough, yeah, it was like everyone's mostly skinny. Because they're trying to embrace that culture that they think everyone in California, Southern California especially, tries to live. And I always got asked, like, oh, so it's like, is it really like Laguna Beach out there where you live and stuff like that? Like, is that really? And I was like, not really. I was like, oh, is it always like sunny beach weather and stuff like that? Do you live by there? Imagine about shit like that. I was like, no. And then I think it's just the way we view it. So then it goes even further. And when people, of course, see what they should look like, what they say they should look like, but you don't have to look like at all. So it's just a bunch of mixed messages.
It really is. It's hard, like you said. It's a
just for girls.
Oh yeah. Oh my god, definitely. But we live like you said, we live in a society where we have to somehow balance being honest with people about like what's good for them and what's bad for them, and also at the same time not judging their lifestyle.
Yeah.
Which it could be like literally a direct result. Like their health could be a direct result of their lifestyle, and so it's really difficult. And honestly, it's partly difficult because we live in that society, and it's also difficult because there are some people who are just too goddamn sensitive.
Yeah.
And it's just like they need to realize that when people are saying, "Hey, dude, you need to lose a few pounds," they might be saying it. You have to understand the difference when people are saying it and who's saying it to you. If your family's saying, "Hey, you need to lose some weight because we're worried about you,"
or eat.
Yeah, or eat, whatever. If you have any type of eating disorder, whether it's too much or too little. And then the difference between somebody coming up to you on the street and saying, you need to eat less, fatty. Like, there's a difference, and you need to realize it. And it's, I don't know. Like, I was talking about my family. Like, my aunts basically struggle to, I don't know, really take control of their lives.
Yeah.
And they are overweight because, or one of them in particular is overweight because of it, and has let everything in her life dictate her life, like let all the happenings dictate how she lives and how she runs herself, and that's not right. Like she let all that past get to her, and it's affecting her entire life. She's like, constantly in debt, and obviously severely overweight, and her child's overweight. How the fuck did I dodge that?
Holy shit.
But it's just, we worry about her all the time because it's like a child in an adult's body, and it's a very stubborn child. No matter what we say or do, this person is just going to do it. And it's just, I feel like that's a lot of society, that people are going to be stubborn and do the way they're going to do their things, and it's just like, well, have fun dying in like half the time you would normally die.
As well, the reason like why a lot of my relatives are also overweight.
Really?
It's terrible. Especially with our being African American, it's already like a good % chance for like heart disease.
That's true.
And really, especially my grandfather died from like heart disease and stuff like that.
Fuck, I'm sorry.
So
dude.
like people like need to realize, but of course they're not gonna like stop their eating habits because the process of losing weight is just hard.
It really is.
Changing your eating lifestyle. You can tell people to give up their fucking corn, starch, whatever the fuck, sugar and shit like that. Like, especially cold turkey. Like that's the hard thing. Two people going like The Biggest Loser and stuff like that. Like they don't understand that you have to change what
I just jumped.
your
God,
whole lifestyle.
You
so
really
to keep
do.
the weight off.
Yeah, they don't. It's true. They don't understand. They feel like it's like like people treat some of those shows like miracle workers, which they are in a sense. But the part of the miracle is you have to put in the work.
Which is why I only do that's when we do catch-ups or recaps with those contestants.
Mm-hmm.
And it's only 2 months later, not a year later, unless they've been really trying to keep the weight off. Because there's a good chance they put that weight back on.
Mm-hmm. Because they don't have that person telling them every day, like watching their diet.
They're not fucking Cujo over your fucking neck telling you not to eat this shit.
Exactly.
Like, I guess McDonald's was fine 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, and you're back on it.
Yep. That's the worst.
You guys enjoying this level yet?
You don't like the conversation too?
You guys like this level? How you like this level? You know this. See, I told you, if you played this game again from scratch.
Oh fuck! I forgot I had an extra life. I mean, maybe. I think I would probably do better.
90 minutes tops.
You're still being very generous. That's the only way to dodge that. When you hit him too much, then she's just like, "Oh, I'm gonna retreat now." Ah! It's so hard. I hate this flower bitch.
Damn.
Fuck. Fucking die. I'm not even going. No.
Uh-oh. Looks like it's moving faster.
It might be. Oh, it is moving faster. Holy shit, no wonder why this gets hard. No, God. What the fuck, man?
Yes!
No.
Okay, nice. There it is. You're getting better at this fight. And we got the checkpoint, son.
I think I still died 3 times.
We're gonna stop right here, because next time
Oh, on Schmerz and Schmerz.